and welcome to the weekly writing vlog. Today is Monday, it is October 8th. My current word count is 34,693. I closed out last week's vlog last night at 34K, but I managed to write another 700 words before I went to sleep. So I'm almost at 35K. This week I'm going to be working on Act 3, which currently looks like this. And yes, I am still counting the 2 midpoint chapters in this section because I like that additional green at the top of the chart. Okay, sue me. Don't sue me. I can't afford that. I need to add about 6,000 words to this section to complete it for the rough draft. I am setting my goal for the week at 7,000 though to maintain that 1K a day pace. So my main goal is to finish Act 3, but I would really like to add 1,000 words to Act 4 because Act 4 currently looks like this. It needs a lot of work, and if I can finish Act 3 and add 1,000 words to this and get it started, I will feel really, really good moving into the second half of the month, you know? So yeah, my total word count goal for the end of the week is to hit 42K. And I'm only expecting this rough draft to end up at like 50,000 to 54,000 words. So we are really closing in on the end here. I am so excited to work on this section of book. It's really fun. I mean, all the sections of book are really fun. Like, I love this book so much. I'm ready to jump into week 5. Week 5. This is week 5. Wow. Hey, what's up? It's Wednesday. Current word count is almost 37,000. I'm at like 36,900. I don't really know my exact word count, like, ever these days. Because I pretty much always have book open on my computer. So I'm like sporadically adding to it throughout the day. Like, I don't really have set writing sessions. You know, I'll do like a writing sprint session maybe once a week. And I do write in bed like almost every single night for 30 minutes to an hour before I go to sleep. If you guys haven't been able to tell by now, I'm pretty obsessed with this book. Like, I'm thinking about it all the time, all day, every day. Maybe not like actively thinking about it all day, every day, but like, it's kind of working in the back of my brain all the time. And most of my writing on this book is done sporadically throughout the day because I'll think of a line that I want to add or an exchange of dialogue that goes in this one chapter, and I'll just pop into my open document and type 100 words or so and then go watch YouTube for an hour and then think of something else and come back and type another 50 words, just a couple sentences. So yeah, I do add some decent words with the like dedicated focused writing sprints. You know, those days I usually add like 2,000 to 3,000 words, but my typical daily writing schedule is that I always have book open on my computer, and I like to incorporate it into my like browsing the internet time wasting rotation. And what I mean by that is when I'm browsing the internet and wasting time and like refreshing Twitter and then refreshing YouTube and then refreshing Tumblr, I also include book in that lineup. So like, I'll check Twitter for a little bit, and then I'll check Tumblr for a little bit, and then I'll check YouTube for a little bit, and then I'll work on book for a little bit, and then I'll check Twitter for a little bit, and I just do that all day. So when I climb into bed at the end of the day and I still need to hit my 1K a day goal, I usually only have to write a couple hundred words because I've been adding sporadically throughout the day. So yeah, that is really working for me for drafting this project. And it's very different from how I was just revising Storyteller not too long ago. Because when I was revising, I like to do that early in the day when I still had like my freshest brain. And I would work for like a dedicated time of an hour or a couple hours. Yeah, like sporadically revising throughout the day, I couldn't do that. Like I need to get more settled into what I'm doing to like really revise well. But sporadic writing throughout the day is working really well for like just adding words to this rough draft. I really love writing right before I go to sleep. Like my brain isn't at its sharpest because I'm tired. Like after I finish my writing session and I close my laptop and I have it in bed next to me because I sleep with my laptop. Is that a weird thing? I'm laying in bed trying to fall asleep. My last conscious thoughts are of book. And I think that's helping because I get to like ponder some things about book before I drift off, and then like my subconscious is working on it while I'm sleeping. Maybe. I feel like it is. Book has not yet infiltrated my dreams. Like, I haven't had any cool book dreams yet, but I'm hoping it will happen. But yeah, time to go add some words. I'm getting close to 40K. I can taste it. I'm gonna try to do sprints either tomorrow or Friday. So, yeah. Good morning. Is it still morning? It's morning, and it's also Friday. And also, I am done. Not done with book, because my word count hasn't changed much in the last 2 days. Like, I did add a little bit, but then I ended up deleting some other sections, so I'm still at just under 37K. So when I say I'm done, I don't mean the book is done. I mean I'm done. I'm done. Now, don't freak out, because that doesn't mean I'm done working on book. I still love book, and I'm still excited to work on it and make it better. I'm just done with the rough draft. And especially as I close in on the ending, my endings are always really rough. You know, endings are a culmination of everything previously in the story. And everything previously in the story currently is a whole ass mess. So how can I write an ending that like converges and brings everything together when everything is a disaster? I'm pretty tempted to just not write any ending. But that is actually a bad habit of mine that I don't want to repeat. I want to break that. Out of the 10 stories I've drafted, I want to say almost half of them, at least 4 of them, are just like 80% of a story and they don't actually have an ending. So do they even count as rough drafts? I don't know. I might have to change that number to like 5 or 6 complete drafts and then like 4 or 5 just 70% of a draft. I'm actually really tempted to just call the rough draft here at like 75% so I can go back to the beginning and start my like first revision draft, which isn't even a big revision. Like, my rough drafts are very rough. It's basically like a very long outline. So I kind of consider this a rough draft, and then my first like revision cleanup pass is like my first draft. Because I don't actually like revise and change things in that first revision pass. I'm really just trying to clean it up enough that I'm willing to let an alpha reader take a look at it. Like, the rough draft is for my eyeballs only. And then I do a little bit of cleaning up, like I do one light revision pass just to make it readable. And then I let someone read that and give me feedback, and then I do like in-depth revisions. I don't know why I'm talking about my revision plan. I need to focus on finishing this first draft. That is what this whole clip rant is about. So I'm currently at just under 37,000 words, and I'm determined to hit 40K today. Honestly, I just want to do sprints every day until this book is done. I want to do like a 10K Tuesday and finish it. I've already embraced that my ending is going to be really half-assed for this rough draft, because again, the ending is the culmination of everything that happened previously, and everything that happened previously is a whole ass mess. Woo! So, we're going to do some sprinting today. I'm going to try to finish Act 3 today, and then hopefully in the next few days I can really pull it together and just finish this book because I'm done. This is what my chart currently looks like for Act 3, and I'm going to be working on the last 5 chapters, the ones at the bottom there that aren't green. So yeah, kind of a big goal for today. You know, I want to write 3,000 words and finish up 5 chapters and finish up Act 3. I need to be done writing this draft. I need to start revising. I really want some feedback on this draft, but in its current state, I'm not willing to let anyone else read it, not even my alpha readers, let alone like beta readers or anything. So I need to finish this messy ass draft that is for my eyes only, and then I need to start work on the draft that I'm willing to show another human, because I need to show another human and ask them if this is working at all, because I don't know, this book is kind of weird. Anyways, I've been ranting for like 15 minutes. My coffee is getting cold. My book is unwritten. I gotta go. Time to do some sprints. Time to finish Act 3. Time to finish this draft. All right, here is my sprinting chart for the day. I'm starting on chapter 36, which is currently at 562 words. Gonna do a 20-minute sprint, and let's try to break 1K here. All right, sprint 1 is done. I went for 20 minutes and I managed to add 500. No, that's what I started at. I started at 562. I wrote 441, which means that chapter is now at 1,003 words. It's done, it's done, it's done. I'm moving on. The next chapter, chapter 37, is currently at 275 words. So I need to write, 725 to hit 1,000? So yeah, gonna jump right into another 20-minute sprint. I want to add at least 600 words. Like, adding 700, 800 would be amazing, but if I can do at least 600, then I can consider this chapter done for the rough draft and move on. Okay, I am done with sprint 2, and I managed to write 683 words. So chapter 37 is now at 958 words, and it's done. It's done enough. I want to be done. I've written a little over 1,100 words so far today, and I hit 38K. I think I'm gonna take a break for lunch now, even though I'm a little hesitant because whenever I do these sprinting sessions and I take my lunch break, I always end up taking like a 5-hour break and then not writing much more. But since I don't have to edit this video today, I still have all evening to write. I'm gonna add another 2K. We're hitting 40K. It has to happen today. Stop saying A. I don't know. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry. Don't look at my face. Look at Bay. Oh yeah. Okay, it's later. It's almost 5 p.m. I haven't done any more writing sprints, but I did add another 500 words or so. You know, just cleaning up a little bit of what I wrote earlier. So I'm currently at about 1,600 words for the day so far. I'm like 1,400 away from 40K. 3 more chapters to finish Act 3. So chapter 38 is currently at 283 words, which means I want to add at least 600 to call this chapter done. Like, I'd love to add 727 words, 17 words, but I'll be happy with at least 600, you know, let's do it. So I did 667 words for that sprint, which put the chapter total at 950, but after my alarm went off and I checked that number, I just wanted to keep writing a little bit and not start the next chapter and the next sprint immediately. So I ended up adding another couple hundred words in that chapter and kind of elsewhere too. I think I added like 60 words to the next chapter actually. So yeah, I've now written 2,500 words today, and I'm only 525 words away from 40K. So that's about to happen. So I'm gonna do a sprint on chapter 39. It's currently at 370 words, and I just want to add 525 words. I want to finish this chapter and break 40K in 20 minutes. It's happening. Wow, lighting makes me look scary. Okay, I just hit 40K, 4,000,000. I'm actually at 40,020 words, so I have less than 10,000 words until I hit 50K. I like laying down, but it looks bad. Oh, that's actually fine. And I think I'm actually gonna call it for today. I do have one more chapter to finish Act 3, and I might work on it later tonight. I might finish it later tonight, but not in sprint form. I'm done sprinting. So yeah, I didn't finish all 5 chapters I originally planned to do today, but I did finish 4, and I hit 40K, and that was like my main goal, was to hit 40K. I'm at like 3,000 for the day, and I don't feel like burned out, so I feel like I might be able to do 3K tomorrow as well. What? Because I want to finish this book. Hey, Saturday. My current word count is 40,634, so I added about another 600 words last night after I closed out the vlog, and I've decided that I'm allowed to call this draft done when I hit 50K. Again, the last section of this book is going to be even rougher than the previous rough sections, but 50K is like the minimum word count to qualify as a novel, so 50K is the goal. Which means I have 9,366 words to go. So my goal for today is going to be 9,366. I'm finishing this bitch. I've managed a 10K day in the past. I think I've done it like 3 or 4 times over the last like 11 years, and I don't actually think I can write that much today because it's already 1 p.m. I spent the morning editing the vlog, so I'm like up to date on that, or I was up to date until I started filming this. But I did write like 4,000 words yesterday, so if I can do that again today and tomorrow, then I might be able to finish the book this week. So Act 3 currently looks like this. I still need to finish that last chapter there, but it's real close to being done. And then Act 4 currently looks like this. And I'm not actually gonna jump directly into it with sprints because I need to do like some general outlining and like a little bit of scene planning before I can actually like sprint on this section, because look at it, I still have that one chapter with 6 words. So I'm gonna finish the last chapter of Act 3 because it's almost done, and then I'm gonna take a break from typing and return to my notebook and do some plotting and figuring some stuff out. Then I'm gonna do like a pass of Act 4, like I'm gonna start at the beginning and go all the way through Act 4, all 14 chapters, and just add as much as I can to each chapter about like what's gonna happen. Like basically flesh out my outline for this act and just like add it in the draft. And then tonight and tomorrow I can just sprint. That's only 9 sprints. I need to do like 14. Ugh. I just want to be done with this rough draft. You know, I love drafting. It's fun. There's a lot of freedom in it because it's okay to suck, but I'm tired of sucking. I've been sucking for a month. I should rephrase that. The sloppiness of this draft physically pains me and my perfectionist tendencies. Like, it hurts, it burns. I need to start fixing it because in its current state, it's a disaster and it's giving me anxiety. Okay, time to finish Act 3 and then write like 9,000 words. Let's do it. Let's see if I can do it. I probably can't, but it's not gonna stop me from trying. I'm sorry, I ran out of chill last week. Hi. Okay. A little bit later. It's kind of a lot later. It's 6 p.m. I finished that last chapter in Act 3, so I'm done with Act 3. And I did my notebook outlining and then my typing up of like a fleshed out outline for the first half of Act 4. Act 4 is divided into 2 blocks, Block 7 and Block 8, and each one of those has 7 chapters in it for 14 total. So I've been working on Block 7 and I've added nearly 2,000 words so far today. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish book tonight, but I do think I can write like another 2,000 tonight and at least stay on pace enough that I can finish tomorrow. Oh, I want to be done. You know, then I'll only have like 5,000 to write tomorrow, which is possible. And if I start earlier in the forkin' day, rather than starting at 1 in the afternoon, I can do it. I can do it. Is this my eye makeup bad, or is this just my under eye circles bad? Aish, don't look at me. My current word count is 42,515. So I want to get to 45K tonight. Another 2,500 words. Huh. I can do it. I can do it. I might need to make some more coffee, but I can do it. Hi, it's Sunday. It's day 3 of sprinting and also day 3 of me wearing this hoodie. I feel like the work harder sentiment is really helping me, you know? It's lucky, okay? I did a little sprinting last night. Like, I set up the chart to do all of Block 7, but I only did the first 2 chapters, and I didn't quite get to 45K like I wanted to, but I made it to 44,307. So to finish this draft, to hit 50K, I need to write about 5,700 words. It's not even noon yet. I don't have my phone, so I don't know what time it is, but it's not yet noon. I know it's possible for me to write 6,000 words in a day. I haven't done it in a real long time. It's definitely a challenge, but it's possible. And I am so determined. I have to finish this book today. I can't do another week of this. I'm sorry. I love you, and I've had a great time vlogging this experience, but I need it to stop. So, I need to finish Block 7 and Block 8. That is the game plan for today. Here's what Act 4 currently looks like, so you guys have a visual. That section of like 3-4 chapters in Block 8, that's gonna be the hardest part. The last few days, I've been thinking a bit more about why my endings are so rough. You know, part of it is that once I get to that ending section, like, the end is within sight and I just want to hurry up and get there. But another part of it is that I'm not great at writing action and descriptions on the fly, like in a fast draft format. My rough drafts are kind of more similar to a screenplay than a novel. Like, it's mostly dialogue and basic actions, basic movements. But when I have to write like action and descriptions, I need to take my time with that. I want to be really precise with how I'm conveying these things, action and descriptions. Because if you're not precise, if you're not specific, if you say something like, she moved her hand, what does that mean? Did she move it like this? Did she move it like this? Did she move it like this? Is her hand a dolphin? What is her hand doing? How? She's moving her hand how? So when I'm writing an action scene and descriptions, like, I want to take my time with that and make sure I'm writing it so what I intend for you to get is exactly what you get. It's much easier to write dialogue on the fly and to write basic actions like, she tucks her hair behind her ear, she opens the door, she films a video, I don't know. She writes a book, who is she? She's me. And when I'm fast drafting, my inclination is to just write whatever to get it down as fast as possible, but I hate writing stuff like, she moved her hand, without describing more accurately, what is she doing with her hand? What am I doing with my hand? Stop. I need to go write. I gotta write. Yeah, okay, anyways, I gotta get to writing. I feel like this video is already gonna be a million years long, but it's the last one! So, buckle up, here we go. I'm writing 5,000 words today. 5,700. I can't stop at 5K. I gotta break 50K. I just did my first sprint of the day. I did a 20-minute sprint and I managed to write 619 words during the sprint, but then I kept going a little bit more to break 45K. I broke 45K! 700 words down, 5,000 to go. But it's only noon. I still have lots of day. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, it's a little bit later. It's about 1 p.m. and I just broke 2,000 words for the day so far. I have 3,600 to go, but I managed to write like 3,600 yesterday starting at 1 p.m. So it's 1 p.m. now. I feel like I can do 3,600 today. I feel like I can do that. I am gonna take a lunch break now because I need to eat. Like, my hands are starting to shake a little because I haven't eaten yet today. But I was afraid to take the lunch break because I know that after lunch break I'm less productive than before lunch break. But it's fine. I'm gonna maintain productivity. I'm breaking 50,000 words today. It has to happen. So I'm gonna break for lunch, and then I have 2 chapters, 2 sprints to do to finish Block 7. I do have to do like my notebook outlining when I move into Block 8, but if I go to Chipotle now, I take my lunch break, I eat my food, and I get back to writing by 2 p.m., that gives me 10 hours to write 3,600 words. I can do it. I can do it. I have to do it. I need to be done. I need to be done. Okay, let's go to Chipotle. Okay. Oh Okay, so I had lunch and then I didn't do another sprint right away. I just kind of cleaned up the chapters I sprinted earlier a little bit, and then I sprinted for chapter 46, and I actually haven't calculated how much I wrote on that chapter for that sprint. So here's the chart. I'll figure it out and I'll put the number here so you can see. No, it's really hard to do a thumbs up like that. But yeah, I broke 3,000 words for the day. I broke 47,000 words total. I'm actually at 47,337 total. So I have like 2,600 words to go, and I feel really good. I can do that. 2,600, I can do that. It's not even 4 p.m. yet, okay? I can do it. For right now, I'm gonna do the final sprint of block 7, and then I'm gonna get into the notebook and do some plotting for block 8, and then I'm gonna finish book. I'm gonna finish the rough draft of this book. Holy shit. Okay, I did the last sprint for block 7. Block 7 is done. It wasn't my best sprint, but it was a sprint, and I'm done with block 7. I also did my notebook planning outlining session for block 8. I know how this last section of the book is gonna go. I know how the book ends. So yeah, I have these 7 chapters to work on, and it's gonna be hard to write a lot on them, but I don't need to write a lot. I only need to write 1,100 more words. Did I not mention that earlier? I'm at almost 49K. 48,913. I have written 4,600 words today, and I just need to write another 1,100 to finish this draft. This last block will definitely need the most work in my revision pass, but like by then I'll know the story so much better, and I'll know the side characters so much better, and I'll have more world building down, and yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna word vomit out 1,100 words and call it a day. It's been a day. I finished book. Hi, I'm emotional. I finished it. I mean, I didn't finish it, because I just hit 50,000 words, and like, I'm calling this the rough draft. It still needs so much work. I wrote like 6,000 words today. My hand really hurts. I still love book. I still love it a lot. I have a lot of feelings. I wrote a book. It's a real mess right now, but it is 50,010 words, and that is the length it needs to be to qualify as a novel. So it's a novel, it's a book. I wrote a book. This is like the 11th time I've done this. Why am I emo? Maybe it's because I haven't like finished anything in a really long time, and like this feels finished, even though it's not. I know it's not. It's really rough, okay? I know. But I'm gonna make it better. Okay, I gotta end the vlog. I gotta go. I can't hold you with my hand anymore. I can't write anymore. I can't talk anymore. No more words. All the words are in book. I wrote 6,000 words today. No more words for you. They're all in the book. I will do a video next Monday giving you guys like a weekly update and also answering some questions. So if you have questions for me, leave them in the comments. Q&A. But yeah, that's it for today, this week. This book? No, it's not it for the book. I'm going to be talking about book a lot in the coming months. But that's it for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this drafting process with me. I will be making revision vlogs. Don't worry. I just need a short break. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you next Monday with an update and a Q&A. Okay, bye!